right. What up, people? What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I am back with the live streams. You feel me? So what's good, man? Yeah, I've been sick for the past couple days. I'm still like I'm on the last leg of it. The weather's been crazy out here in New York City. You feel me? So yeah, so you know, I got sick and shit. So I'm getting over this cold or whatever. So if you hear me sniffling and all that, that's because of that. You feel me? What up, Carlos? David Kindle was popping. So yeah, guys. Today I'm gonna be talking about, you know, dudes who have the least amount of experience or who have the least amount of game, who think they know everything. It's hilarious to me. So I just got to touch on that real quick. What up, Timothy? Middle Me's TV, what's going on? Daniel, what's popping? Well, before we get into all of that, remember, guys, get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. This is the shit right here. You got to get this. This is the stuff that's going to step up your goddamn game. So make sure you click the link below and get this book. You feel me? And if you get the hard copy, of course, you get an autograph. If you get the ebook or the audiobook, you also still get the bonuses too. So bonuses come with this if you get this book. You feel me? So yeah. So what's popping? Who else we got up in here? Roadblock was good. Lamine was good. Be Smooth was popping. Oh, so, you know, let me talk about the truth about the game seminar real quick. The truth about the game seminar was off the goddamn chain. That shit was so fucking good. Shout out to everybody who came through. The seminar was tight. You feel me? Was that music that strange was popping. Appreciate it. I'm glad that the game is helping you. But yeah, the truth about the game seminar was on point, man. I mean, it was crazy. We had a packed house. You know, like you know, cats was rolling in a little late at certain points, but I was like, God damn, you know. But the shit was tight. You know, we had people coming from Atlanta, people coming from Delaware, people coming from DC. It was dope. Lamine, yeah, I do calls. We're gonna get calls in a few minutes. But yeah, the seminar was on point. I'm gonna be putting up clips of the seminar soon. Maybe in the next week or so. And the seminar, for whoever wants to see it, it's going to be for sale, and it's going to be on the Bad Boy membership. So I suggest you guys get on the Bad Boy membership because it's going to be cheaper for you to see it on the Bad Boy membership. You see what I'm saying? So get on the Bad Boy membership now, and the seminar is going to drop on the 1st of May on the Bad Boy membership. Enemies and Feedies on when's the next seminar? I'm not even sure yet. We're figuring that out right now. We're trying to figure all that out right now. But yeah, the seminar is going to be on sale May 1st. And it's going to be on the Bad Boy membership May 1st. So if you want to get on a Bad Boy membership, make sure you get it. Make sure you join the Bad Boy membership so you can get it on there for cheaper. And plus you get all the other Bad Boy membership audio / videos and all that other stuff. You feel me? Ryan, what's going on, bro? Night Zoom flight was popping. So yeah, so what I wanted to talk about real quick before we get into the calls, right, is you got a lot of cats who don't really understand the game, but they think they know the game. You feel me? And I've started to notice this over you know, the years. You know, it's like, you know, myself as a dating coach, I'm putting information out there for guys to learn how to attract women, how to get things going with girls and all that other stuff. And certain cats take the information, they use it, and it works for them. You see what I'm saying? But then you have other dudes out there who they're having trouble in the game. They don't want to listen to the information. And they think they know what they're talking about. But I'm like, you're in a position where you're not really getting what you want. But you're fighting with the person who's trying to put you on. That makes absolutely no sense. So it's like let's say if you were listening to somebody who was talking about business and you wanted to learn how to create a business and make money, and that person's saying, hey, do A, B, C, and D. And you're like, no, that's bullshit. It's not A, B, C, and D. It's E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Right? And you're like, but dude, you're the one who's trying to learn how to make money. I'm the one that has made money. And I'm trying to teach you how to make money, but you're not listening. You think you know everything. And shout out to my dude, Ron Wills. And shout out to my dude, Alan Roger Curry. Because I've seen them on some occasions talking about this stuff too. Even my dude, Steve Dedeen. Where they have to address that you got guys out here who think they know everything. And I'm not saying we know everything either. You understand? What I'm saying, though, is that you got a lot of cats out there that they think they know everything, but they're in a position where they're not really even getting nothing popping. And so a lot of times when I hear guys say certain things, I automatically know they don't know what they're talking about. And I automatically know that they are most likely not getting it going in their own situation because of their thought process. What up, Moses? What's going on? So it's just crazy to me. Because, like, for example, you know, I put out a video the other day where I was talking about it's not your looks, it's your insecurity. And it's funny, every time I talk about this whole looks thing, dudes get real triggered about this shit. They're like, no, Mr. Locario, what are you talking about? It's only about looks and this and this and this and that. And the funny part is, and I've said on plenty of occasions, that there are going to be girls who are going to be into you because they like the way you look. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be girls who are going to be feeling you and attracted to you because they think they like you, how you look physically. But also, I've also said that your looks don't matter. And so that means that you don't have to be a girl's physical type for her to be into you. So I've always said they are both right. I have videos that I've said that you can look in the archives like 2-3 years ago. I've been saying this shit, even before that. So, but the thing is, dudes, they're always looking at one thing. They're always seeing one thing. You feel what I mean? And so what happens is that these guys don't really have that much experience in the game, because if they did, they wouldn't be arguing about this whole looks thing. They wouldn't. Because this is the thing. Let's say if you have a guy who is really, let's say a guy who women will say, hey, you're a good looking dude. Right? A lot of women will say this guy looks good. That guy will tell you that he still gets rejected. That guy will tell you that he still has trouble sometimes fucking with chicks. That guy will even tell you that women will tell him, hey, he's handsome, and still not fuck him. So he knows from his experience as a guy who girls think is good looking that it's not all about looks. Then you have a guy on the flip side who he's not like, you know, girls don't say he's like a handsome guy. He might be average to below average looking, you know, objectively, because, you know, again, looks is subjective. And this guy is out here killing it. This guy is getting chicks left and right. So he can tell you, listen, the looks don't really matter, because I'm not that, like, I'm not a pretty boy. I ain't that great looking of a guy. But I'm still getting girls. But see, what happens is, what you have is you have a lot of guys who they don't have experience in the game, because if they did, they would see what the fuck we're talking about. See, they're always looking at it as this black and white thing, as this one-sided thing. Meaning, they'll look at the game like it's either all about looks or it's all about game or it's all about, you know, looks not being an issue. See, the reason why I focus on your looks not mattering is because, one, everybody has a look and you can't really control how you look, how your face looks, how you were born. So that shit is irrelevant. And on top of that, women are going to like different shit. You see what I mean? So the shit is irrelevant. And it's like almost a waste of time worrying too much about that aspect of it. You see what I'm saying? So worry about the thing you can't control, which is your strategy. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I don't understand why dudes always stay on the whole looks thing, because there's going to be certain girls that think you look good and certain girls that think you don't. And since looks are subjective, and there was a dude who left a comment under the video, he said, yo, basically anybody could be good looking to some chick. So what the fuck is the point? You feel what I'm saying? There's no fucking point. So this is what I'm saying, where a lot of guys who don't really have that much, you know, they don't have that much experience in a game, they're lost with the shit that they're talking about a lot of times. Because dudes will say shit like, oh, well, a girl's not going to talk to you unless she thinks you look good. Like, I hear that shit all the time. A girl is not going to talk to you unless she thinks you look good. Which is ridiculous. You understand? And even if that was true, what difference would it make? Just find the girls that think you look good and talk to them. If that's the case, do that. Because since looks are subjective anyway, and certain girls are going to think you look good, then just find the girls who think you look good if that's what you think. So either way, you have no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Either way. Richard Jensen said, what are my views on open relationships? I love them. Fucking love them. And that's another thing. Let me touch on that real quick. When we're talking about guys not really understanding the game. Because I just put out a video last night, or this morning, I can't remember which one it was, where I was talking about monogamy, because one of my subscribers sent me an email, and I think he's also in an open relationship, and he was just like, what's up with all these dudes who's in this monogamous thing, you know, sort of not like, you know, asking weird ass questions. Now, the thing is, to me, is, you know, I understand certain people don't understand it, so it's not anything to ask questions. But a lot of dudes, they gotta get out of this illusion that they're in. This is why a lot of dudes have trouble in the game, where they're always worried about what other chicks are doing with other dudes and all this other stuff. I'm like, look, you ain't got no control over that shit. You feel me? You have no control over that shit. So what I was saying in the video, I'm like, listen, you know, when it comes to you dealing with women, the women you're dealing with are also dealing with other dudes. And there's nothing you can do about that. But see, a lot of true things, and when we talk about relationships and dating and life, whenever you talk about real shit, when you get down to the nitty gritty of real shit, the fact of the matter is it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. This is why dudes don't like when I say looks don't matter, because what it does is that they say to themselves, damn, if it's true that looks don't matter, then that means the reason why I'm not getting girls is because I ain't doing shit that I need to do to get them. See, it's comfort in just saying it's all about looks, because if you say to yourself, well, I'm not good looking, now you have an excuse as to why you don't have what you want. There's comfort in that. You see what I'm saying? Even when we talk about like monogamy and stuff, there's comfort in thinking that the girl you're dealing with is yours. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's mine. This is my girlfriend. Even the way we talk, that's how we say it. That's how we say it. This is my girlfriend. This is my wife. So you feel like you own her. So that when anything happens where she's fucking with somebody else, you're like, yo, this is some bullshit. Bernard, what's going on? What's popping? I see y'all hear me sniffling and fucking... My nose is still a little stuffed from this fucking cold. This shit is the worst. But, you know, this is the thing. When you're saying real shit, when you're saying true shit, it's hard for people to accept it. Because when you say things that are real, that make people look at themselves and say, damn, well, what is it about me that has me in a situation that, you know, that I don't want to be in? Shout out to my dude Ron Wills in the chat room. Make sure you guys subscribe to Ron Wills. Ron Wills is that dude. Real spit. Ron Wills is that guy, okay? Definitely, yo. Shout out to my dude. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of cats, they don't understand, like, you know, what's really going on out here, because unfortunately what happens is this: a lot of dudes don't experience the same type of shit that other guys experience. Like, even in that video when I was talking about monogamy, I said, look, I've been with chicks, had sex with them before they went on a date to see another guy. And so one of the dudes in the comments was like, oh, you're talking in extremes. That don't really happen. That type of stuff doesn't happen. You feel me? They talking about that shit don't happen. I'm like, come on, son. That shit happens all the fucking time. It's if I told you guys the type of shit that most of these women do out here, most of y'all will go MGTOW right now. Y'all be like, fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, fuck all of this shit. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all guys gotta understand this aspect. Because even I put out another video the other day, and I was saying, yo, listen, if you wanna get chicks in the game, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. And then so somebody in the comments said something like, you know, I disagree. I don't want, you know, I don't need to play the game. I just need to be on my purpose, and then women are gonna come to me. See, this is the thing you guys gotta understand. This is the thing you guys gotta understand about, and listen very closely to this, right? Because if you don't understand this, you're gonna have a lot of trouble, right? Whatever you're trying to do, you have to make sure that you know how to get from point A to point B. You have to know how to get from point A to point B. What that means is that you need to know the things you need to do to get from point A to point B. What a lot of y'all think is, because you're at point A, you're going to automatically get point B. You understand what I'm saying? You think because you're at point A, you're automatically going to get point B to point B. which is false. So some of you guys say, well, listen, I'm on my purpose and I'm getting money, so I'm going to get bitches. No, sir. You think because you're on your purpose and you getting money, that automatically means you're going to get bitches. Doesn't work that way. Because there's something you need to do in between to make that come together. For example, if you graduated college and you got your bachelor's degree, getting your bachelor's degree doesn't automatically mean you're going to get a good job. You understand what I'm saying? So, because you got your bachelor's degree, right, you still have to do something to get that job. Like, when you get your bachelor's degree, companies aren't going to be running you down, coming to your door. Hey, guess what? I just heard you just got your bachelor's degree. We want to offer you this job. That's not how it goes. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is this. When you want to get that job, there's things you got to do. First, you got to figure out where they hiring at. You got to make sure your resume is on point. You got to make sure that you get the interview. When you get the interview, you got to make sure that you're wearing the right clothes. You got to dress a certain way. You got to, you should find out something about the company. You got to know how to have those skills when you get to the interview. So you're not automatically getting the job just because you got the bachelor's degree. Johnny Quest, you said, depends on the type of chicks you're trying to pull. Getting money will pull gold diggers. Well, to a certain extent. But a lot of times you still got to do shit. Because what happens is you're trying to get those gold diggers, or you're like, well, I can get the gold diggers. If you're not on point, those gold diggers can get your resources without even giving you anything. You see what I'm saying? So just having the thing doesn't automatically mean you're going to get the other thing. So when the dudes is talking about, yo, well, I'm just going to be on my purpose and then chicks are going to fuck with me, it's not that easy. Everything needs to come together. You understand? It's a combination of everything. So yeah, if you're on your purpose, let's say your purpose is to feed the homeless, right? That's your purpose in life. Now, when we talk about your purpose helping you get women, we're talking about the fact that, hold on, I'm going to take calls in a second. We're talking about how, since you're on your purpose, what you want to do is you want to find a chick who's going to follow you in that direction. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say if I'm helping homeless people at the soup kitchen, and then there's a chick there also doing that, or let's say she came to volunteer, whatever, she was curious. Then, while she's there, that's when I got to apply the game. See, just because I'm on my purpose doesn't mean she's automatically going to fuck with me just because I'm there. I still got to know how to talk to her. I still got to know how to have that conversation. I still got to know how to interact with her to get her to want to make something happen. You understand? See, the purpose just gives you direction so that when you're dealing with the girl, you know whether or not to go, to do this or do that, or keep it going or kick her to the curb. Because you're saying, well, I'm on my purpose, and if she is disrupting my purpose, then I kick her to the curb. If she is benefiting me within my purpose, then I keep her around. But it's not just being on your purpose that gets you the girl. You understand? You still have to apply game. This is why I was telling you guys, you have to want to learn the game. You have to want to know how to do this in order to get things going. You see what I'm saying? Johnny Quest, you hilarious. You said, really, you're gonna find a chick who's going to get wet because a dude's helping the homeless? No, and see, that's the thing. I don't want you guys to get it twisted. If your purpose is, let's say, for example, again, if your purpose is to help the homeless, that's what you do. That's what you're about. The chick is going to be intrigued and interested in that, right? Because she's like, this guy is doing his thing. But that's only part of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You still got to know the technical things. See, what guys forget is it's not just one thing. It's a combination of everything. So even a guy, let's say if a guy is confident, right? It's good that he's confident. You understand? And he might get some girls here and there because they're feeling his confidence. But a lot of times what's going to happen is if he still doesn't really know how to interact with women, it's going to be hard. Because on top of your confidence, you still need to know how to talk to women. You still need to know how to create situations to where they're going to be, interested. You need to know how, let's say if a girl's choosing you, how do you keep her interested long enough to make something happen? You feel what I'm saying? You said being on your purpose is getting your priorities straight. Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be. And so that makes you a more well-rounded guy. So when you deal with a girl, she's dealing with a well-rounded dude. But still what happens is you need to be able to know how to keep that and maintain that. Now let me take some of these calls real quick. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Locario?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
John.
Who's this? We say?
Hello, it's John.
What's going on? John? Where you from?
Yeah. From Texas.
Texas. All right, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. So basically, the other day I went to the mall and I saw this girl. I find her attractive. She works like one of those kiosk things.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first time I passed by her, and I felt like regret and beating myself up about it for not talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I was like leaving, I saw her again at the kiosk, just like texting on her phone, and I just walked up to her and was like, "Hey, I thought you looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you looked amazing. Blah blah blah." I was like, "So where are you from?" She said, "San Antonio."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "So do you have any friends here?" She was like, "Yeah, but it didn't work out."
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Hey, well, maybe we can be friends."
Mm-hmm.
Just to like not show so much interest, like needing it. And then she was like, "Friends?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Well, here, take down my number."
Mm-hmm.
And she put my number in her phone. And then what I did, I was just like, "Okay, well, you know what? It was nice to meet you. Hit me up if you ever want to hang out." Like putting the ball in her court.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to say is like, I feel like I ejected the situation too quick because I was starting to get like nervous, like really nervous and jittery.
Right.
So my instinct just told me to like get out of there, but I felt like I could have probably stayed in the situation a little longer, you know?
Right. Well, the thing is, did she? When did this happen?
This was last weekend. I think on Saturday. It was like at 8 p.m.
Okay. Did she call you or anything?
Well, after I left, I waited like an hour, and I texted her because like right there while we were standing at the kiosk, she called me just so I had her number saved in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But then like an hour passed, and I didn't. What I said was, "How do you spell your name?"
Mm-hmm.
And then she just texted me Jess, Jess, and then she put like a winky, like a winky face.
Okay.
And ever since then, I haven't talked to her, but I was thinking about maybe calling her today.
Yeah, hit her up. Be like, "Yo, what you doing? Let's go." How old are you, by the way?
27.
Okay, so you could go and go get a drink with her. Be like, "Listen, let's go meet up at so and so. Let's get a drink. What's good?"
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, just hit her up and set that date. That's all you need to do. You gotta make all these interactions as simple as possible, man. Like, you got information, hit her up, be like, let's meet up. Y'all meet up, and then that's when you can really go in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Okay, cool.
Because she's showing interest already. Because she, you gave her the number. She texted you her information. You see what I'm saying? So now you just set it up. You don't want to wait too long to hit her back. You know what I'm saying? And try to set something up now. So yeah. So after you get off the phone with me, text her and be like, "Yo, what's going on? What you up to today, or what you up to this week, or whatever? Let's make something happen."
Right. Because from the past, what I've learned is, because in the past I came from a place of neediness, so I would kind of try too hard with women.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm kind of at a point in my life where the approach I take towards women is just like, I'm not even gonna try that hard. Like, I'm just, when I call them, I'm just gonna be kind of like nonchalant, because that's really how I am. I don't want to really be so like putting on an act, you know.
Well, yeah, you should never put on an act. See, it's like this. I always tell guys this: interact with women the same way where you would interact with a cashier at McDonald's. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is, when you go to McDonald's, what do? You go up to the counter, you be like, "Yo, let me get a number 2 with some large fries and a Coke," right? All you're doing is placing your order. You're just telling them what you want to do. You telling them what you want to happen. So the same thing when you get a girl's number. Listen, let me get your number. Cool. Or here's my number. Take my number. Hit me up. Yeah. As soon as you get in contact with her, listen. What are you doing Friday? You free? Cool. Let's get together and go meet at the Main Street bar at 7. That's all you really need to talk about. All you really need to talk about when you're doing those things is setting shit up. Don't worry about all the extra shit. Cut out all the fat. Cut out all of this back and forth. I'll get to know you when we in person, when we face to face. You see what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what you got to do, because the thing is, look, if a chick likes you, she gonna come see you. The tricky part about all of this is that a woman, she'll be interested to come see you because she's intrigued and she wants to figure out more. The problem that dudes have is that they start doing a whole bunch of goofy shit by texting her a lot, asking her a whole bunch of questions, chatting back and forth on the phone, and then that's the thing that makes a chick say, "Oh, I don't know about this guy." Because sometimes what happens is that you might say something stupid. You might start texting her too much to where you seem needy. So you want to. It's better to say nothing and just set a date than to say something and then fuck it up. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So that's what I usually tell guys to do, is just, you get her number, set the date, then you could talk all that shit in person, because it's easier to create the situation where she's going to start to feel you more in person. You see what I mean?
So what do you think about that approach? Because I told her, hey, well, maybe we can see if we can be friends. And me, deep inside, I kind of feel that's the approach I want to take. Like, hey, maybe we can be friends first, and see if something works after that. Because I feel if I go into the situation already trying to be sexual all fast, and I know a lot of dating coaches say to be sexual fast, because that way you don't get put in the friend zone fast. But whenever I go into the situation being sexual fast, like, I feel more pressure on myself, and I start kind of acting out of my character, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, why do you feel pressure for being sexual or saying sexual type of things?
I don't know. I think it's just because when you're just somebody's friend, it's more of like a normal, casual thing. And maybe it's also partly because I haven't really had too many sexual partners at my age.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, in that specific situation that you just had with that girl, she said to you, she said she didn't have that many friends, right?
Yeah.
So when you said the friend thing in that context, that sounded smooth because you were going off of that specific situation of her saying she ain't got no friends. Because you're like, yo, ain't got no friends? Well, I could be one of your friends, whatever. That sounds smooth. But in a general sense, you don't want to come off as just being a friend with a chick. And the reason why, or even saying that, and the reason why I say this is this, because what's going to happen is that this is what will usually happen. You don't ever want to give a woman any room to play games with you. Do you understand that? So what I mean is, if you go to the girl and say, hey, here's my number, we could just be friends. She'll be like, okay, cool, right? Now, you're going to be trying to really get at her at some point, right? Now, what you don't want her to be able to do is say, hey, but wait a second, why are you trying to, I thought we were just friends. You see what I'm saying? And that came from you. You see what I mean? Like, you created that. You gave her the out. So you don't want to give women any outs. So it's not necessarily where you have to be sexual with them to a certain extent, but you don't want to be, like, too friendly. So you can even say, you don't even got to necessarily be like, oh, on some super, like, yeah, let's get together and hook up. You could just be like, listen, here's my number. You kind of cute. We should definitely get together and hang out. So she knows that you're doing it based off of you being interested in her in a more romantic, sexual nature, not in a just friendly type of environment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you gotta always come at it like that. Don't come at it too much on a friendly thing, because then when you try to switch it up and do something that's a little bit more than just a friend type of thing, then she could use that against you if she's feeling like, oh, well, I just want to use this guy now for attention, so I'm going to use the friend thing to get you in a position to where she could friend zone you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, cool.
Right.
I have one last question for you, man.
Go ahead.
It's, so I haven't had sex with a woman, it's been months. Mm-hmm. And so if the next woman I have sex with, I'm going to, ejaculate pretty fast. Mm-hmm. So my question is, should I communicate that to the woman, do you think? Should I be honest and be like, hey, you know what? I haven't had sex with the actual woman in months, so I'm probably going to, ejaculate pretty fast here. Just let him know, so that way I take some pressure off me when it comes to that time.
Nah, you ain't got to do that. Dude, first of all, you don't really know if you're going nut fast. I mean, unless you know your body like that, I'm sure you're not really, you know what I mean? But I would just tell you you need to masturbate some more. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and so that you can actually, because this is the thing. Sometimes, and this is for all you guys out there listening, if you want to last longer, sometimes you're going to have to watch some porn or something, beat off, and try not to like nut. You understand? Like, as you're about to nut, like, slow it down and then go back to beating off, and then, like, so delay your orgasm. You see what I'm saying? Or in certain cases, beat off so that you do nut, so that you get all of that out of your system, so that you don't come quick with the girl. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So don't you don't gotta, like, announce it to the chick or whatever, but just prepare beforehand. You see what I mean?
Okay, well, that makes sense why, even with past partners, I would ejaculate fast, because when I watch porn, I don't really watch it. I don't sit there and get lotion and make it an experience. Like, for me, porn is just like a maintenance type thing. Like, if I can't stop thinking about women or I'm stressed out, I just do it as fast as I can.
Right.
And get it over with. I don't.
Right. Yeah. So you gotta practice with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta practice delaying the nuts, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that when you're actually doing it with women, you can delay, because it's the same thing. So even if you fucking a girl, what you want to do is you want to, let's say you stroking it and then you feel that, okay, I'm probably gonna nut soon. You stop for a little bit, maybe start kissing her a little bit more, and then you put it back in. And then when you feel it about to do it again, you stop for a little bit, touch her or whatever, do whatever you got to do, and then put it back in. You see what I mean? So you just got to get yourself used to, you got to get your body used to being able to last within those sensations. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, it takes some practice, but you'll make it happen.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I appreciate all the advice, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm out at you.
All right.
Peace.
All right, bye.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta get on that shit. See, yo, it's so crazy. Like, I can control my nuts really good because I ain't trying to go out on some bullshit. Yo, what's going on?
Hello. Hello.
Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
What up, This is Jay, man.
Who?
This is Jay.
Jay, what's going on? Why you sound like you hiding from somebody? What's going on with you?
No, I ain't. Just my phone. That's all. What happened was I actually had to drop my phone in the water. So.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
So what's going on, bro?
Yeah, chilling, man. But I have a couple questions for you too, man. Yeah, I remember before too. You had mentioned that on some of your videos. You mentioned that too, like dates. You should never use dates to hook up. But my whole thing is that though, some women I've been meeting though. Like, for instance, I was just going on a date with this chick. But I remember you say that instead of just going on a date, just be straightforward.
Right.
And it was like probably 4 or 5, couple hours before the date, 5 hours. You know what? I'm like, yo, I'm going to be straightforward, see how she gonna react to the question. So I said, you know what? I texted her. I was like, you know what? I'm just looking forward to have a good time and have some great sex. I told her straight up like that. And then when I texted that, she said something like, is that all you're looking for? I'm like, I mean, yes, but at the same token, too, we can go out, have a good time. But, I mean, I'm still trying to look forward to sleeping with you. And then she said, well, all right, then thank you for being honest with me. But I'm not interested anymore.
Right.
But the question is that, should I have said that before the date, or should I just went and get some drinks with her? And then see within the day, because, you know, too, like, sometimes, too, if you face somebody, if you want somebody's face and you interact with them too, it could go a different way than you actually saying that on the phone.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Well, also, it's not even. See, this is the thing. When women are, there's a difference between talking to a chick online or talking to a chick on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? And talking to a chick in person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes when you're in person, it's easier to actually make things happen with the girl because you have so much other things going for you. You got the body language, the tone of your voice, you know, how you're like interacting with her and right in front of her. So, but also too, what I would say too is this. Sometimes what messes up the situations is too many guys flip-flop. See, now, if you would have approached her from the jump and said, yo, listen, I'm just trying to hook up with you, right? Then that would have been a situation more likely. If she wanted to do that, it would have happened. But when you say to a girl, hey, we're going to go on a date, and then all of a sudden you're like, yo, matter of fact, fuck the date. Can we just fuck? Right? It's flip-floppy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, what you saying?
Yeah, honestly, instead of cut you off, so I should have just went on a date and tied it to her face, or I mean, I didn't want to waste gas. I ain't want to waste gas. You know what I'm not.
No. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to fuck, say that. Where did you meet this girl?
No, I met her on Tinder.
Tinder, right? Tell her that on Tinder. Don't tell her that after you done said, hey, let's go out to go get a drink, and then you get her number, and then you're setting up the time. No. On Tinder, text her, hey, listen, I want to get together and hook up. What's good? So let her reject you online. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. See, what you have to understand is, and this is the thing, you could actually have met up with her, went on a date, interacted with her. She would have, and y'all would have had a good time, and then she might have fucked you if she was feeling it at that moment. And I'm saying might have in bold letters. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is you could go down that route and she might do it based off of how she's feeling in the moment at that moment. You see what I mean? So what I'm saying is that in any situation you're doing, there's gonna be some risk involved of how you're going at it, because if you go straight up and say to the girl on Tinder, yo, listen, I want to smash, she could be like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. And then shit's not going to go down with her. But on the flip side, she'll be like, hell yeah, let's get together and meet up and do it. So now you're just meeting up with her to smash, and that's the plan. Or you could tell the chick, hey, let's go out on a date. Y'all go on the date. Y'all chilling on the date. Y'all having a good time. And then you try to smash, and then it might go down. But on the flip side, it might not go down. You see what I'm saying? So either way, it might go down or it might not go down. The point of you saying it from the beginning in Tinder is so you don't waste time going out, wasting gas to go meet her at the date, and then on the date trying to make something happen, and then it don't happen. You see what I mean? Because that's really all you wanted. So this is why I tell guys, if you really want sex, say that shit at the beginning. You see what I mean? The problem is y'all are scared to hear no. You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is you got to understand is, it's better to hear no 10 times on Tinder than to hear no 10 times when you're on the date and you wasted all this gas. You see what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, though. Yeah. I hear you and Alan Curry been saying that too. Alan Curry used that mode 1.
Right.
But my whole thing, I guess I'm not, like I said, I don't know the game like that. Like I say, I just go about what I've been doing in my life, stuff like that. And so I came accustomed to believe that if by you saying that, if the girl don't really like you, she won't deal with you. But if you meet up, if you don't mention that at all, you go on a date and you dress up, you smell good, and you interact with her, you have a higher chance of making something happen than you just telling her. Think about it. If, like for instance, too, like that girl, I figure if I would have went in the date, like you said, it would have mind you too. I mean, like when you're on Tinder, do you think a person may know you from your pictures? That's it. You texting. Whereas I feel like if I would have went on a date or with any woman, you want to date with a woman. Coming before you were saying that too. Don't use date as a way to smash it. It's not like I'm using the date as a smash it. I want the girl to know, to fill me out, see from my body language. Because you can't really feel the body language, but if tell somebody straight up, well, I want to smash. Do you think I'm wrong, or is there a right or wrong with that?
No. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can do either route. My point is, either route you do is still might. There's no guarantee. This is what I want you to understand. No matter which way you do it, there's no guarantee. See, you're thinking if I go out with her, have her fill me out, then there's a higher chance of her fucking me. No, there's no higher chance. It's might either way. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. Like, so what I'm telling, because see, this is the thing. Most guys who don't think that they could just tell a girl, hey, I want to fuck you, just straight, it's because they haven't done it enough. You understand what I'm saying? There's girls out there, if you tell them, listen, straight on Tinder, be like, listen, yo, you're really attractive, man. But I got a lot of things I got to do this week, but I would love if we could get together and hook up. Some girls gonna say yes, some girls gonna say no. Then you can do it the other way, where you go out, meet the chick, go do all of this other shit, and then you try to hook up with her that night. Some girls will do it, some girls won't. You understand what I'm saying? Like for example, let me give you guys a personal story. So you know I'm in an open relationship, right? So there's a girl that I was seeing for a while, right? And when she goes out on most of her dates, not all of them, but most of her dates, I say 90% of the dates she goes on, she doesn't fuck the dude on the first date. Most of the time. And I know this for a fact because I hang with this chick a lot, and me and her got real close, and there were times where I'd be at her house, right? She goes to see the guy on the date, and I'm still at her house chilling, eating her food, watching TV. This chick comes back within like 45 minutes to an hour. You understand what I'm saying? So she just went to meet the dude. But they didn't get to smash because she was like, I'm not smash. I want to get to know him first. Then maybe I'll smash him on the second date. Some dates she smashed him on the first date, but that was usually, once in a blue moon. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that she would go on the date, feel the guy out first, and then she'll figure out she wants to hit smash the next date. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes she would come back to see me and fuck me because and this is the reason why she was doing it. This was her personal thing, was because she ended up having sex with one of these dudes from the beginning. And then what happened was that one of the dudes started stalking her. So she said, I want to start seeing who the fuck these guys are. I'll get a feel for them. Then I'll fuck with them. So that was her personal thing. So my thing is, if you would have met that girl and you was trying to smash on that first night, you'd have been wasting your time. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. It's always going to be a might. It's never guaranteed, no matter which route you're going. The route you take is based off of how much time do you want to put in. You understand?
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. This because this is the thing. Guys think that, because this is the thing. You're gonna have some girls who are gonna be like if you are on Tinder, there's gonna be some girls who you say, let's just hook up. They're gonna be like, no, I'm not the type of girl. Is that all you want? Yada yada yada. Then there's gonna be girls who are gonna be like, hell yeah, let's do it. There's women who've sent messages to me about fucking before I even brought up fucking. You understand what I'm saying? So there's times where I message the girl first, send her a message, say, hey, what's up? We should get together, get a drink. She'll be like, hey, how about we just get together and fuck instead? I had a girl send me a message like that a few months ago. A few weeks ago, another chick hit me up. She was from out of town. I sent her the same message I send to every girl. I'll be like, you, me, drinks. Let's get together, get a drink. She says to me, the next message, she says, does sex come with that drink? You understand? So there's girls there that want to fuck, but y'all too scared to tell the girl you want to fuck. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing.
All right. So, for instance, yesterday I met one in the library. So I told her to go out for some drink when she had time. She said, yeah. Like I said, it was laid back. She gave me her number, stuff like that. So do you think I should still keep that energy, or don't switch up on and be like, oh, just come over my house?
No, this is what I'm saying. If you meet up with a chick, if you tell a chick, yo, we gonna go out and get a drink, go get the drink. Now, if you want to smash still, it's not wrong to try to get with smashing. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with trying to smash on the date. When I said don't go on dates if you're just trying to smash, I'm saying that you're wasting a lot of time and energy if your only intent was to smash when you could just tell a girl you want to smash. You see what I mean? So you could go on a date, chill with her, feel her out, and then, create sexual tension and still smash. That could happen. But what I'm saying is, you see what I mean? So what I'm saying is, if your intention is, look, I just want to fuck, and you're like, I don't even want to go on dates. I'm like so annoyed with having to sit there and no. Then if that's your thought, don't go on the dates and just try to find the chicks who want to smash. But see, you got to put in work just like anything else. You see what I mean? But that's the thing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's all you got to do, bro.
No, I was gonna say, yeah. So in your case, though, okay. But in your case, so this girl I met in the library. So how should I have pinned on her? Just wanted to chill. So I just tell her also that, like, just let's do this. Because like I said, I'm not used to doing things like that. I mean,
see, and that's what I'm saying. See, since you're not used to it, that's why it's hard for you to do. And the thing is, you don't even need to tell it. See, the way you phrase it, you can phrase it however you want based off of your comfortability. So you can tell a girl, listen, yo, what's up? My name is so-and-so. Look, I saw you from across the room. I thought you was really attractive. Listen, this is what I want to do. I want to give you my number. I need you to hit me up tomorrow. But I don't got a lot of time to date. I'm not really trying to date and everything, but I would just love to get together and hook up with you. That's it. That is it. See, what y'all think? See, the problem with you guys out there, y'all don't think chicks like to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all knew how bad chicks like dick, this would not even be an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, if a chick wants to fuck you and she sees you being straight up and she wants to do it, she will do it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all scared of hearing the no. But see, the funny part is that even when you take a girl on a date, even when you try to set a date with a girl, girls still say no. How many girls you try to holler at and just go out to get a drink and go out to go on a date and she still said no? Or she flaked? So what difference does it make? Why not just ask for sex if you, or say, hey, let's get sex, or you know, let's hook up or have sex if that's really what you want to do. But see, the problem is, dudes don't want to have to put in the work to talk to a lot of girls in order to get the girls who want to fuck them. You see what I mean? Because you might have to talk to 25 girls to get 2 of them that want to say, yeah, let's fuck. But guess what? You might still have to talk to 25 girls to get a girl to just say she want to go on a date with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't gonna lie, since I've been doing that mode 1 stuff, been straightforward, I've been getting a lot of no's. But I did get a couple of yeses. That's the one I'm not into, though. I'm not even gonna front, though. I did. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, this more one thing.
Well, you got it. Well, the thing is, look, this is the thing. A lot of times, the reason why when dudes are being direct, the reason why it's not working for them is because y'all not comfortable saying it and doing it. That's really one of the main things. You understand? Because this is the thing. You're going to get a lot of no's when you're being direct. Because remember, a woman's game is to be able to waste your fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? So the no's are good because all you're doing is getting women out of the way that's going to waste your time. See, again, some of those girls you could have got to fuck you, but it's still a might. Do you understand that? So this is what I'm saying, where let's say if you talk to 10 chicks, right? And you went up to all 10 of them and you was like, yo, listen, I'm just trying to hook up. Let's just make this happen, right? Let's say all 10 of them said no, right? Now, let's say with those same 10, you went the other route and was like, hey, let's go on a date. Let's just chill. Let's see what could go down, blah, blah, blah. And then you going down that route and only 1 out of those 10 girls changed their mind and fucked you. You understand? So you still got to have sex, but it was only 1 out of the 10, and you had to still do a whole bunch of extra work to get that going. So my question is your time, is putting in that much time worth that when you could have just talked to the 11th girl and said, hey, let's get together and hook up? And then she probably would have said yes? You see what I mean?
No, I feel what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of that, this is what fucks up a lot of dudes. When you're talking to a girl, right? If you meet a girl at a bar, and let's say you're like, okay, I want to hook up with this girl. I want to try to be direct with her, right? Sometimes the reason why you're getting the no, and let's keep this real. Sometimes the reason why you're getting the no is because it was already a no before you even asked. Do you understand what I'm saying? The girl was already a no before you even brought it up. What I mean is this. When you're talking to the girl, are you paying attention to if she is showing you that she's interested? Are you paying attention to if she is showing any interest? A lot of times, you just go up and you talk to a girl and you might say, hey, let's get together, let's hook up, let's do this, let's do that, let me get your number, whatever it is. But you didn't realize the girl wasn't interested. And then so since she's not interested, that's why she told you no. So a lot of times, I'll talk to a girl and I can already see she's not interested. So I don't even bother closing the deal sometimes. Because if I'm talking to a girl and she's giving me one-word answers, she looks like she's not even interested in a conversation, then what the fuck am I even saying anything to her? I'm like, okay, you have a nice day. Then when I go up to another girl, as soon as I say, hey, what's up, how you doing? I say hi, and she looks at me and her eyes light up, and she's like, oh, hey, what's going on? And then we're having a conversation, we're flirting a little bit, and I'll be like, listen, girl, you kind of cute, man. I see you, we feeling each other. Listen, me and you need to get together and hook up. Let's stop bullshitting. Here's my number, blah, blah, blah. She's more likely to say yes to the hooking up. Why? Because she's already said yes to me before I even asked. You see what I mean? So that's the thing. Dudes just be willy-nilly, running up on chicks, but they're not even seeing the signs if the girl they're specifically talking to at this moment wants to fuck with them.
Okay.
You see what I mean? And so that's something else you got to look out for. Because you're going to get a whole bunch of no's if you just randomly asking chicks where you don't even see a sign that she's interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, you know.
I hear you. Yeah, but also, too, should I, or even ask a girl, or as far as something like, for instance, for me to warm up with a girl, I just say something like, so what are you looking for? Should I mention that, or should I just straightforward this? If I'm talking to her, I'd be like, this is what I'm looking for. If I tell a girl, oh, I'm looking, because sometimes it's so warm up, I'd be like, so what are you looking for? Such and such. And I'll wait for her answer, and I'll wait for her answer. I just want to see what she's saying. Then I can tell her straight up instead of me saying, hey, I'm just looking to smash, or some.
So you saying should you ask them what they're looking for?
Yeah, so I can tell them that what I'm looking for.
Nah, you don't gotta ask them what. No. No. Again, a lot of this is cutting out the fat. Cut out all the shit where, because this is the thing. When you're talking to girls, you want to let them know your agenda and get them to follow your agenda. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck what she looking for. I'm telling her this is what I'm trying to do. And I want you to follow what I'm trying to do. And a lot of times, when you let a girl know what you're trying to do and she's feeling you, she starts to follow. She'll follow you. Because she wants to fuck with you.
So don't ask them. So like, don't ask them and stuff like that.
Say that again?
So like, so off the bat, don't ask them that dumb question, like that type of question.
Don't ask them none of that shit. Just be like, listen, this is what I want to do, and let's make it happen. That's it. You understand? That's all. That's what you got to do. Like all that other shit, because all that other stuff. See, you got to understand, a lot of the stuff you're doing, you're making it harder for yourself to get to the next point. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, when I approach a girl, sometimes because there's times where I'll use the boyfriend thing as part of my game to where I'll say, because one of my lines I say to a chick is, hey, how many boyfriends do you have, right? But I'm saying that just because I'm trying to set up to let her know that I fuck with a whole bunch of chicks, meaning I got a wife and a girl in the middle of a relationship. So that's the only reason why I'm even saying something about boyfriends. And I say boyfriends plural because a lot of girls, they'll laugh and they'll say, oh, they'll make a joke and say, yeah, I have 10 boyfriends, or I don't have a boyfriend, or whatever like that. But I'm just saying that strictly because I'm trying to bring up the whole open relationship thing for me to let them know this is what I'm doing and this is what I want you to be a part of. But in general, it don't make sense to ask a woman if she has a boyfriend. What you want to do is you want to tell a girl, yo, listen, I saw you from across the room. I peeped you out. You looking kind of cute. Listen, I'm gonna give you my number and I want you to call me. What you want her to do is you want her to tell you she has a boyfriend. You want her to bring that up. You want her to say, oh, I got a boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? She's bringing that up because that's something that she needs to tell you. You don't give a fuck that she got a boyfriend. She gives a fuck that she got a boyfriend. That's her business. But she's letting you know to let you know this is why I might not be able to fuck with you because I got a boyfriend. But you're not going up to her and saying, hey, so do you have a boyfriend? Because I want to know if you have a boyfriend. Like, I don't get, who cares? You need to tell me you got a boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
So don't ask them about. So don't ask them about. So what are you looking for? So don't say that. It's something straight up. I'm looking for this, that.
Yes, tell them what you try to do and that you want to do that with her. That's it. That's it.
Oh, all right, definitely.
Yeah, man.
All right, definitely. I got it.
That's it, bro.
I appreciate you, Locario, man.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, man.
All right, peace. Man.
Woo, yeah, man. That's what it is, bro. You guys gotta don't be up here worrying about what the chick wants. It's like, crazy. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? You.
Yo, is this Mr. Locario?
Yeah, what up? What's poppin'? Who's this?
Oh, man, it's Nike Zoom Flight.
All right, what's going on, bro?
So man, I just came here to drop some heavy game on you guys.
Alright?
Alright. Okay. Well, the reason why I didn't sound very confident in my my last call was because really it's because I have to like really unlearn the years of brainwashing and social conditioning from society, from television, all that stuff.
Right.
I remember you had a whole bunch of videos explaining how being nice guy and all that stuff in the R&B videos, it's not going to guarantee you pussy.
Right,
like
right.
That.
Uh-huh.
So this is what I'm going to say. That cute girl that you see, that you think she's a good girl, goes to church every day.
Right.
She got four dudes trying to holler at her on average. 4 dudes.
Right.
And if you don't want to be like within her web of circles, you have to be upfront with her. You have to hurry up and just say what you got to say. If she kind of hesitant and she said she wants you to like to be one of basically like one of her beta orbiters, man.
Right, right. Right. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens, man. Like a lot of chicks will use dudes for the attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
resources, money, everything.
Right. And that's why when you're dealing with a girl, you got to give her no room to do that with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I saw one of your videos. You said something like you have to escalate sexual tension or something.
Well, yeah. Well, in general, you need to escalate sexually, meaning that when you're flirting with a girl, when you're talking to a girl, you want to escalate sexually so that you can see if this girl is interested in you sexually. You see what I mean? So the thing is
that doesn't give her room to play mind games on you, man. Or you finally solved it. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay, I get it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of times the dudes be tiptoeing around the vagina. That gives a girl room to play games with you. Because she's like, okay, I see this guy. I know he wants to fuck with me, but he's too scared to make a move. But I see he's sweating me, so I could use this guy, probably get him to pay my bills, talk to me on the phone all day, do all of this stupid shit because she knows you don't know no better. You feel what I'm saying?
It's kind of like that song. It's kind of like that song from Drake. Hotline Bling, you just become that dude on the side.
Right.
The woman you're talking to at night.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Hey, I remember the question that I said last time, like when Miles and you were asking.
Which question?
It was women like older dudes for the most part.
You said women what?
Women like older dudes, like older men.
Yeah.
But like, my question was, what was my question? Let's see. Yeah, how do I know? Like, for example, how do I know if a girl wants to be a hookup or she wants me to be her boyfriend? Like, how do I know that? How do I by asking her? Or like which kind of what are her intentions? Like, really?
You're saying how do you know if a chick wants to just hook up with you or if she wants to be on some boyfriend girlfriend shit?
Yeah. You were talking about hookups and stuff, but like what if the girl really wants to? She does want to have sex with you, but like in the future, she's really feeling you, but you're more like boyfriend material. How can you like?
Well, usually, if she sees you as boyfriend material, a lot of times she's gonna postpone the sex. You understand what I'm saying? Usually.
But that's what I mean. But like, how it's kind of difficult to see like if she wants you to be her future boyfriend or you just being led to friend zone type stuff.
Well, that's the thing. It depends on. This is why I say it depends on how you're coming at the situation. If this is why I always say you gotta escalate sexually. You escalate sexually, she's either going to get sexual with you quickly because she sees you as sexually attractive to the point where she wants to do you sooner than later, or she might not see you as sexually attractive, but she sees you as potential boyfriend material. See, a woman could see you as sexually attractive and also see you as boyfriend material, but there's times where a woman could see you as not really that sexually attractive, and she may just want you as a boyfriend, so she's prolonging the sex because she thinks this is the way she needs to do it in order to get you to be her boyfriend. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Right. So
one thing I've noticed is that if the girl gives the sex too easily, the man just disappears most of the time.
Yeah, and that's why if they want you to be their man and they see you as that type of guy, they're not gonna fuck you quick. You see what I'm saying?
All right, man.
You see?
Hey, I want to shout out to Miles' son because he expanded on what I was trying to say. That
right.
I'm kind of I'm a bit afraid, but like everybody gets afraid. Everybody,
yeah.
But like you have to own it. Like you can't let your fear consume you, because fear is the reason why explorers made it to America. You know, they were scared of the deep water, and when they landed in the Americas, they were fighting against armies. They were
right.
They were scared, but they used that fear to their advantage. You know?
Right. Nah, real shit, man. But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, brother. I appreciate the call. All right?
Yeah, all right, man.
I'll let you, man. Peace.
Goodbye.
Yeah, man. Woo! Shit. My nose is stuffed like a motherfucker. This shit is terrible. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, this is Jason from Ohio.
What's poppin'? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just have a question. Like, I need the places to meet people, like, if you work second shift. Like, I don't get off till, like, midnight. So, I always think the bar scene doesn't work for me. So, you know any other places I can go?
So you said you're having a hard time meeting people because you say you work the night shift?
Second shift.
What time?
I get off till midnight.
Wait, what time to what time?
Midnight. I get off at midnight.
Every night?
Yeah.
Monday through Friday?
I work Tuesday through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday. Okay, so then you got Sunday and Monday off. Okay. So the thing is, hold on, you got to turn down your computer or something in the background. I keep hearing the like echo. But what it right? Okay, yeah, that's good. So what it is where do you live? What city, state? Where you from?
I live in Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, and is there any spots that you know that's open Sundays and Mondays?
Nah, man, not no real happening spots, no.
Okay, so what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to try to like hit up online. You're gonna have to see what's popping with your social circle, meeting people you know that know other people, right?
Yeah, I ain't really got a big social circle like that.
Man, well, you're gonna have to start talking to people. You don't have no friends. You don't have no friends.
Nah, not really. Nah.
So you don't have one friend.
Nah, man.
You
like,
so you
I was cool with. They kind of lost the way. You know, it happens like that sometimes in life.
So you don't talk to nobody on the phone. You don't got no friends on Facebook that you converse with. Nobody.
Like I don't really use Facebook like that. Like I'm not only social media. I really use YouTube.
And you don't got no family members that you could talk to that could let you know about something.
I ain't really close to my family members of my age group like that.
Damn, bro. See, that's the issue. You gotta get yourself to be more social, just in general. You feel what I'm saying? So that's already one of the things, because the fact that you ain't got no people you're talking to just on some friend shit, you don't really talk to none of your family members or nothing. You gotta have those things there too, because that's gonna help you to meet other people. You see what I'm saying? Because even if I tell you, okay, go to this place, go to that place, it sounds like your social skills aren't really where it needs to be to even meet random people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I would say to you is that I would say try to. And where do you work at? Like, what type of job is it? You don't got to tell me the exact job, but what type of job is it?
It's a factory job.
Factory job. And do you talk to anybody at your job? You ain't got nobody you say hi to and converse with or nothing?
I mean, no, I don't really relate to people in my job like that.
Man, dude, and I think that overall you're gonna have to just start talking to people. So what I would say to you first, forget about like the spots and all that other stuff. Talk to some dudes at your job. Become cool with them, right? What I would say to you is on Sunday and Monday, when you're off, go to any of those spots in your area, even if it's not popping off. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if there's fucking 15 people in the spot. Go to like a bar or something, or a place or whatever. If there's 2-3 people in there, and just start talking to people, having conversations. You understand what I'm saying? Getting to know people, because the more you get to know people, you're gonna end up knowing other people. You gotta bring more people into your situation, because that's gonna make it easier for you to get more people. Because since you work so much, your best bet at this point would be online and your social circle. So you got to build that social circle, and you got to try to holler at chicks online. You see what I'm saying? So start with that first.
The online thing ain't really where it's at for me. You know, I've been trying to do the online thing, but it ain't really working like that. I was trying to, just do the in-person type of thing. So,
right.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Now the social circle, I'll try working on that.
Right. So I would say Sunday and Monday, both days, figure out what's happening in your area. Even if it's something happening in another area that's near you, just go there and start talking to more people. Start getting more phone numbers, interacting with people. Because this is what you do. Like, it's really this simple. Like the other day, I was out with one of my boys. We met up at this spot. And then while we were at the spot, we met this other dude, and he was with these 2 girls, right? So all of us left the spot to go to another spot. So we're all chilling and partying at the other spot. So now, as I was leaving, I gave my number to everybody in the joint that I was with, and then we have a group text now. So whenever anything's popping off, somebody in a group just sends the group text and say, "Yo, this thing is happening at this place, come through." You see what I'm saying? But that all came from me going out, chilling, talking to people, meeting people, exchanging numbers, and being able to, and keeping them on the radar. So the thing is like, hey, whenever anything's popping off, hit me up. Anything's popping off, I know, I'll holler at you. And then you continue doing that with multiple people.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
All right.
So that's what you got to start doing, man. You got to start getting more social with everybody. You feel me?
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Mala. Yeah, man. You guys got to get out there. Start talking. You feel me? We got Sal 92 in the building. Sal, you need to call up, bro. Sal is obsessed with this whole looks thing. Dude's is so obsessed with this look shit. It's hilarious. You said you need a certain amount of good looks in order to be noticed by women. Man. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, it's Locario.
What's poppin'?
Oh, shit.
You.
I'm sorry. My first time in line.
All right. What's going on?
Hey, man. Hey, it don't mean like that. Oh, I'm watching the video at the same time. Hey, I'm Elijah. I'm Eli Empire. Y'all say Empire.
Okay, what's poppin' with you, bro?
Yeah. But I have a question. I just met this girl yesterday, and she's real nice, real sweet. But I got her Instagram, account, whatever. But how I'm supposed to go approach her? How I'm supposed to,
Well, you said you have a chick that you met off of Instagram. Is that what you said?
No. I met this girl. I met her at her job,
yesterday, just just walking around the store, just browsing and whatnot. I was just curious, how did I go by? She gave me her Instagram, info. So I was saying, how did I go by and approach her?
Oh, so you saw the girl. She gave you her Instagram, and so you trying to holler?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit her up through Instagram. Hit her up through the DMs.
Yeah.
And just be like, yo, what's up? Let's what you doing this weekend? Let's get together. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, ask you the exact things like, should I hit her up like I didn't want to hit her like last night. I felt like that'd be a little bit too going out kind of strong. I probably should have waited, like maybe like tonight or like maybe tomorrow. Get like a couple of days.
Wait, so you got her information? You got her Instagram yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hit her up today. Be like, yo, what's up? This, it was good. This so and so. What you doing? Later we should get together, get a drink. That's it.
Okay, cool.
That's all you got to do, bro. It's simple. This shit is simple. Remember, if she's trying to make it happen, she gonna make it happen. That's it. You just got to set up the thing for her to choose.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just thinking, I feel you. Okay.
All right.
And one more thing before I go. I just want to say that, man, I've been watching your stuff for like a good minute, man. My friend put me on this. It's just very insightful,
That's what's
very,
up.
Powerful. Another thing about the guys, like, guys got to realize it's not, guys are calling, they making it seem like it's over complex. Like, it's, like, when you saying stuff, it's really break it down very simple form.
Yeah.
Guys over kind of,
Yeah, dudes, you making the shit.
Overthinking it though.
They're making shit too complicated. I'm like, yo, you know what? Because once you understand certain aspects, a lot of other things start to fall into place and it makes sense. You know what I mean? And then it's just understanding those other things, and then you do it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I'm just thinking. I watched. I'm like, man. I'm only calling for a minute, but I ain't have a chick though. When I watched it all day, I'm like, man, these guys calling me like. This stuff is like some super advanced checkers or something like.
Yeah, man, that's how it go, bro.
Should I hit her like later on tonight and just be like, hey, what you doing? Or like hit her now?
Yeah, hit her up now, and set a time. Tell her, be like, listen, when are you free so we can get together? You understand?
Okay.
And then she'll let you know when she's free. And then you say, okay, cool, I'm free that day too. Let's meet up at 7 or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. Thank you. Keep it
all right, bro. Appreciate it. Peace.
All right.
All right. Let me see who this is. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, am I talking with Locario?
Yep, this is me. What's going on with you? Who's this?
Yo, I'm the real Sayo 92. I'm the real one.
All right, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine. You're the guy that called you last time. It was not me, actually, To be honest with you, Locario, I really admire you. I really respect all what you're doing. And, I have a lot of respect to you. But there's something that has to be, corrected. And it's the fact that, looks do play a huge matter on game. I don't know if you agree with that, but,
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not, this is the thing. Dudes see, the point is this, right? Like let's say, for example, how do you look? You black, you white? How do you look?
Well, I'm actually North African, but I kind of look like a Middle Eastern, actually,
Okay, so you're North African guy, look Middle Eastern, right? Now, let's say you meet a girl, right? And she likes guys who look North African and Middle Eastern, right? So in that situation, your looks are gonna matter because that's gonna give you an advantage because she likes the way you look, right? So she'll be more receptive to you off the jump. Now, let's say, for example, you meet another girl who she likes guys who have blonde hair and blue eyes, right? So do you think that it's impossible for you to get her because you're not her ideal physical type?
But that's the problem with women, is that they all have the same type of men that they like, They don't like something different. They all like the same type of guy,
Wait, hold on. So what makes you think that? Wait, hold on. What makes you think that?
Guy, and they reject all the rest.
Wait. So what's the type of guy that all women want physically?
Well, guys, unlike women, we have different sort of type. We're not like, you know, we can like for example, we can love skinny type of woman. We can like obese woman. You know, but women all like the same type of man. That's the problem.
So wait, so why? So what makes you think that women like all the same type of guy?
Okay, yeah. Well, listen. You can do some Tinder experiment, for example. Me, for example, I don't fucking get any match on Tinder, you know, and it's fucking strange. But when I use, for example, pictures of a male model, a good-looking male model, like for example, I don't know. You may know this guy, this white guy whose name is Murphy Connor. He's a bodybuilder, you know, popular on YouTube. When he uses his pictures, he's fucking gonna get so many matches, man. It's not gonna even be fucking.
Okay, so wait. So you said Connor is a white dude?
Yeah. And
he's a bodybuilder. Does he have a six pack?
He has everything, man.
Okay, so if girls like him, how in the hell am I getting matches on Tinder?
Because it's all about the face and the race.
No, but you said, hold on, you said girls only like the same type of guy. So I look nothing like that guy. I'm a black guy. I'm dark skinned. I don't have a six pack. How am I getting a whole bunch? I've gotten over 1,000 something matches on Tinder. How is that possible?
Listen, my friend Locario, no homo here, no fucking homo here, but you're a really handsome dude, man. I have to tell this to you. And that's
but this is what you said though. You said that women like the same type of dude. I look the opposite of the guy you just described.
No, but yeah, actually, I mean, the black guys in the West are doing well, you know. So to be honest, it's not only the white guys, but it's also the black guys, such as yourself, because you're the type of most women, you know.
But aren't you black too? You said you black. You said you have a dark skin, right?
I would rather say that I'm brown, you know.
Right. Like so what I'm saying is this. There's guys who look different, right? That are also getting women. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So my question is, how are all these different guys getting women if it's just about one type of look?
Well, one thing is for sure is that it's not about, you know, well, you can have a certain amount of game, but if the girl is not attracted to you, then it's fucking over. You know what I mean?
No, and well, I agree with you with that. So how about you find the girls who are attracted to you? Because look, in the chat room, they said that the guy Connor actually talked about how he admitted that he had a problem getting with chicks.
Yeah, because he's autistic, but actually, women are the one that decide. You know, they are the one choosing. You know,
deciding what?
Like, for example, let me just give you another example. You may have heard about someone whose name is Ziz, you know. Ziz is a bodybuilder in Australia that passed away, like, in 2011. And the guy, you know, he used to be really unpopular with girls, you know, due to his ethnic background. But the guy really, you know, he dedicated all his teen, you know, to the gym and all that stuff. He took roids. You know, and the guy really became, like, you know, fucking popular with women, you know? You know what I mean, bro? Just because, you know, it's all about looks in reality, Mr. Locario. I know that I talk too much about that stuff, you know? No disrespect about you, bro. I really love you so much.
Right.
I respect you
but see,
a lot,
this is what I want you to understand, though. This is what I want you to understand, because what you said was incorrect, where you said that men like all these different types of women, but women only like one type of guy. Do you ever watch any RSD videos?
Yeah.
Okay, you know Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, explain to me, how is Tyler getting women?
Well, that's pretty simple, my friend Locario. It's that because this guy has a lot of LMS, you know? He has no...
Wait, hold on, stop. Hold on. So you're saying that Tyler is a good-looking dude?
No, personally, I would not say that, but...
Okay, wait, stop right there. So how is Tyler getting all these girls, but he's not a good-looking guy?
Because he has money and status.
No, but this is what I'm saying. These women don't know he has money. They don't know who the fuck Tyler is when he comes into the. I've seen him in person talking to women. They don't know he has money and all that other shit. They have no idea. He's just another guy in the club. You know he has money. They don't.
Okay, I can answer you. Okay. Like, for example, when the guy go approach a woman, like, he's displaying some signs of wealth, you know, that he has some money, that he has, like, money things going on for him, you know?
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's not giving them any money. He's not showing them any money. What I'm saying is, how is he getting them? Because they don't know he has money. So what I'm saying is, if you go into a club, you would be doing the same shit he's doing, which is just chilling, talking to girls and everything. How do they know that he has money? They don't. That's what I'm saying.
When he's doing these infield videos, I don't think that they're real. You know, I think that he pays for hookers.
No. But see, that's what I'm saying. You're trying to rationalize. I told you, I've seen this guy in person. Like, because again, I agree with you. There's a lot of infield videos that are fake, but I've seen him in person. I've seen RSD in like real life, real time. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And so what I'm saying is that a guy like Tyler, who's bald, has a little pot belly, and shout out to Tyler. I'm not, I'm just saying the real shit. He would say the same thing. He says the same thing about himself. And he's out there crushing it. How? If it's all just about looks.
Well, you must have something like exterior, you know. I don't know. I cannot tell you what it is.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's a general rule that looks is what gets you in. You know?
No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Have you ever heard of James Tusk?
No.
Okay. After you get off the phone with me, I want you to go on YouTube and type in James Tusk. James Tusk, he's this white dude from London. I interviewed him once. James Tusk is he looks like he could be Brad Pitt's cousin. You understand? That's how he looks. He has compilation videos of him trying to holler at girls in the street and them not stopping to talk to him. He has a video where I think he's like in a suit. Good looking dude in a suit. And girls are still not talking to him.
This tall white guy?
Tall white guy.
Yeah, I think that I saw this. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See, so what I'm saying is either way you go, you can find, because if we look at Tyler, who's a not good looking dude, who has all these girls that he could get, and James Tusk, and shout out to James Tusk. James Tusk also has videos, of course, of him getting girls, but he shows videos of him not getting girls. And it was smart for him to do that because most guys are going to think, oh, James, you just get girls because you look good. But he's showing that there's all these girls who are not getting with him, and he still looks good. So it's not just about the looks. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you where you say that looks plays a part. Of course, everybody looks a certain way. Girls are going to like you for a certain look or whatever. What I'm saying is that it's not everything. It's not the main thing. That's where dudes is going wrong. That's all I'm saying, because you can't even describe why Tyler is getting these girls. You see what I'm saying? And the answer is simple.
Well, listen. Well, this Tyler guy has definitely something like exceptional about himself, you know. But in general rule, looks play at least 80% of the whole thing, you know.
But this is what I'm saying. What about, see, it's not even Tyler. If you look at most of the guys in RSD, they're not handsome dudes. They're just the regular average type of dude. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I see. Well, take for example this Owen Cook. You definitely know this guy who is. Mm. This guy, you know, he has been exposed to into slut hate. You must definitely know this site. And he's a scam artist. You know, he scammed so many people. He did so many like I said, those infield videos where he was hiring hookers just to play, you know, some. You know what I mean, bro?
No. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I don't know if the infills are real or not. I'm saying that with my own eyes.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? I saw this in person. And not just for 2 minutes. Like, I'm talking about for a while observing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that dudes like Tyler or any of these other guys, they have game. So they're not letting just their looks, you know what I'm saying, dictate the whole thing. Because if that's the case, let's say if you or any other guy thinks they're not the best looking guy, what is your alternative? That's what I want to know. What's the alternative for you? So let's say if you say, well, I'm not a good looking guy, that's why I can't get girls. What is the alternative for you? Are you going to give up trying to get girls? Like, what do you do?
Well, actually, I'm not going to give it up, but what I'm thinking about doing is to get plastic surgery in order to fix,
God.
many of my bad traits.
Like plastic surgery, like what? Like for what? What are you going to do?
Well, for example, I'm going to get a rhinoplasty, a jaw surgery, all that stuff.
Okay, so now, what happens when you get this plastic surgery and you're still having issues getting girls? What are you going to do then?
That's not going to happen, in my opinion.
Why? You think so? So you think that because you get the plastic surgery and you look a different way, that you're not going to get rejected anymore? Girls are just going to flock to you? Is that what's happening? You think that's going to happen?
Maybe, probably no, probably yeah, but at least I'm going to get a lot more of chance, you know what I mean?
Okay, so now let's say you do get the plastic surgery. A girl thinks you're physically attractive, right? Now, how are you going to go get it from her thinking you're physically attractive? Let's say me and you are chilling in a club. A girl is checking you out, right? Now, what are you gonna go do now that she's checking you out?
Well, now I admit that at this moment, it's now that the game, comes in action, Mm-hmm. But this is what I'm telling you. The game, in order for a girl to notice you, you have to be her type. You have to be somewhat attractive, first, and then the looks come in action.
So basically, what you're saying is that you think that there's no way a woman cannot find you physically attractive and not be attracted to you. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you that that's incorrect, and I'm going to tell you why. Because what makes a woman attracted to a guy is a combination of things. You understand what I'm saying? That's what when we say a guy is attractive. For example, I'll just use another example. You know who Jay-Z and Beyonce is, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, do you know the rapper Cameron?
Yeah.
Okay. Most people will probably say Cameron is a better looking guy than Jay-Z, right? But who is Beyonce with?
Well...
No, but this is what I'm saying. And Cameron has done work with Beyonce. You understand what I'm saying? And Cameron, I think when he was dissing Jay-Z, if I'm not mistaken, in one of his songs back in the day, he mentioned that he did songs with Beyonce, saying, I could have had your girl, whatever. Right? So what I'm saying is that Jay-Z, Cameron, and Beyonce all have money. So you can't use the excuse of, Jay-Z has money, so that's why she wants him, because that all cancels out because they all have their own money. You see what I mean? And Beyonce even said there was something about Jay-Z that made her want to fuck with him. So I'm just using that as a small example, because of course there's other things that go along with that and all that other stuff. But I'm just using that as a small representation to get you to understand that it's not just about the look, because for women, what makes a woman attracted to a man, and we can even go on a biological level. Like, it's like this. If you saw a woman who had her PhD or her master's degree in some shit, but she wasn't that hot, you probably choose a girl who works at McDonald's who looks hotter than her just because she looks hot, right?
Yeah.
Because we're men. Yeah. That's how we're looking at it. We're like, she's hot physically. I want the hot girl that works at McDonald's versus the 6 who has her PhD. But for women have part of in their DNA where they're looking for men who can also provide and protect. They like guys who look good, who they're sexually attracted to, who they want to have sex with. We understand that. But women also will get with a guy because she's like, this guy can take care of me. this guy could provide for me. This guy could do what women, they want security, like my dude Rob Cruz said in the chat room. Women want security. So that security can make her also attracted to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can
and that security is defined by looks and money and status.
No, but
that's what you have to know.
No, but how wait. How is her looks securing her with anything?
Because having good looks mean that you're a good quality genetic, that you can offer her good offspring, you know what I mean?
No, but she's not, but this is what I'm saying. She's not going to want to have offspring with you if you can't provide. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't have the money and the resources to provide, she's not going to be like, oh, well, look at this guy. He's sexy. I'm going to fuck him, have a baby with this broke, sexy guy. She's not going to do that. What my point is that a guy he could not be good looking. He could have lots of money, lots of resources, and still get her. Matter of fact, he'll get her before you get her. Like if you got your plastic surgery and you're looking cuter than that guy, she'll probably pick the other guy because he has more resources than you in certain situations. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is...
Well, listen, Mr. Locario, if these chicks are picking those guys, it's because they're not really physically attracted to them. It's because they love them for materialistic reasons,
Okay, right. So that's my point. My point is that there's other things women will get with you for just besides looks. That's all I'm saying. You just proved my point.
But these are not genuine, reasons. You know what I'm saying?
How is it not genuine reasons?
Well, everything, it all boils down
So wait, so if a girl gets with you because of your looks, is that a genuine reason?
No, of course, but, it's mainly, because when we're young, this is where we're going for,
But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, though. What I'm saying is this. Yeah. A chick will fuck with you because she thinks you're physically attractive. I'm not saying that is not true. What I'm saying to you is, and this is what I want you to understand, and this is what I want you to understand before you even think about getting plastic surgery. What I'm saying to you is this: if I have, right, like let's say I have a dirty diaper with shit in it, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna smell this shit, right? Right?
Yeah,
so now, let's say I put that dirty diaper in a nice box. I wrap it up. I put a little bow on it, right? So now I give you this box with the shit in it. You're still gonna smell the shit, even though the exterior looks pretty. So this is what I'm saying. The low self-esteem that men have when they think it's just about looks is not going to go away by plastic surgery. You're just going to be a guy who has plastic surgery who still is insecure. And when you talk to the girl, when you interact with her, she's still going to smell the shit. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, fine. I know. But what you have to know is that, the feeling of confidence comes from somewhere, It doesn't come from anywhere. Like
it comes from within. It comes from within yourself.
Like you've been validated by the opposite sex, then you're gonna feel confident. But if you've been treated like a piece of crap all your life, then you're gonna feel like a piece of crap,
Well, that's the thing. Those people who've been validated by other people, do you also understand that those people are still insecure? You know why? Because they're feeling like, oh, I got to keep my looks up. Everybody thinks I'm cute, so I got to keep being cute. If I'm not cute, then who am I? That's still insecurity.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The same way where the person who doesn't think they're cute is like, oh, nobody likes me. I suck. People think, what? Again, it all boils down to how you view yourself at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day...
Yeah, but... Okay, I'm going to just give you a last example, and then we're going to be done with it, okay? Well, it's like, for example, you own a house, okay? And then to your own self, you think that this house, like, the value of this house worth, like, something like $1 million. But in reality, it's not the case. This is what you think in your mind. But the real price of that house must be, like, 10K, for example, or 100K, you know? Because, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. See, again, you said it's all in your mind, right?
Yeah.
Now, who's to say the value of the house isn't the million?
Well, that's a good question, but...
That's what I'm saying. So I could have the house and I say, listen, I'm selling this shit for $1 million, period. Take it or leave it. Guess what? Somebody's going to come and pay that $1 million. Like, for example, this book I got, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. This shit is the hard copy is $49.97, right? I could have made this shit $99.97. I could have made this shit $10. I could have made this shit $1,000. It don't matter. It's what I feel that I want to sell it for. And guess what? People buy it because I chose to do that with it. So all of that is arbitrary based off of how you want to come at it. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. If you're saying to yourself that, listen, I'm not going to be able to get girls until I look a certain way, then that's what's going to happen with you. But also what's going to happen is subconsciously, you're still not going to be able to make the shit happen how you want it, because what happens is that if you now think you're going to get girls because you got this plastic surgery, what's going to happen is that even when you're trying to get the girls and trying to make something happen, the fact that you felt you needed to get the plastic surgery is the thing in the back of your head that's going to fuck with you while you're getting the girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now
I see.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What are you suggesting to me? You know, what should I do from now? Or what do you suggest me exactly to do?
What I'm suggesting to you, and this is what I suggest to everybody, is first you have to understand that you're valuable. Understand there are women out there who are going to think that you are attractive physically. Unless you let me ask you a question. Are you physically deformed?
No, at all.
Okay, you got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth where everybody else got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm only 5'10".
Only 5, dude. That's tall. Okay, so you're, dude. You'll be fine, son. That's why I was asking these questions, because if you were physically deformed, then I would say, okay, it's gonna be a little bit challenging for you. You understand? If you were 5'1", then I'd be like, you know what? It might be a little bit challenging for you because you're real short, and there's gonna be a lot of girls who's gonna be like, damn, you mad short. You're a 5'10" dude with eyes, nose, ears, and mouth in the same place as everybody else. So there's gonna be girls who are going to be into how you look. The problem is, though, is that since you have the mindset that girls are gonna like you because you don't look like this fucking male model, you understand what I'm saying? That's the thing that's gonna fuck with you, because when you're trying to get with girls, that's always going to be in the back of your head. Girls, they can feel that energy. Just like how a bully can feel the energy of a dude who's a pussy. He's like, I could fuck with this guy because I can feel he's a pussy. I see it in his eyes. I can see in his eyes he's fucking scared. Chicks can see in your eyes that you're insecure. They can feel it through how you're talking, your body language, all of that shit. You see what I'm saying?
That's nice. That's fine. Well, still, Locario, I just would like to give you a big shout out, man. Despite the fact that we're not agreeing with each other, I really appreciate you a lot, man. So keep doing what you have to do.
Yeah, that's what I appreciate you, man. Because and listen, I'm glad you called, because I respect everybody's perspective, because you have a certain perspective and it is what it is. But I just want you to know that there's another way that can help you. So I'm just saying, just think about it. You feel what I mean? Because I really want you to get out there and make shit happen. So I'm saying, try it out. Go out there and talk to these girls and try shit out. And you'll start to see there's going to be girls that you want that's going to gravitate to you if you're actually putting in the work. You see what I'm saying?
I see, yeah.
So, you know. But yeah, man, appreciate the call, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, bro. I'm holla.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Yeah, man. Yeah, my fucking nose is stuffed like a motherfucking shit. Crazy. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me see who this is. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Locario. Thanks for taking my call again. I actually called earlier. I don't know if you remember me, but this is John again from Texas.
All right, what's poppin' with you, bro?
Yeah, man, I just forgot to ask you this. Just a quick question.
You remember the situation I explained to you, but I met that girl at the kiosk last weekend, and at the mall, and I gave her my number, and then like an hour later, I texted her how does she spell her name, and then she texted me Jess, Jess.
Right.
And then you had told me, well, you were like, well, just hit her up and text her. So what I did is I texted her, and I said in the text, what I said is, you see what I said real quick. Sorry about that. I said, damn, I deleted her number. But what I texted her was,
right.
What are you up to today / this weekend? Let's make something happen, because you had told me to say something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I texted her. Mm-hmm. But then I started beating myself up as soon as I texted her, because my instinct was telling me from the beginning to call her to separate myself from the other men, because I'm sure most guys text her. But I followed your advice and texted her saying that, and I'm beating myself up over it now. Do you think I made the right decision by texting her that?
Well, why are you beating yourself up over it for?
Because my natural instinct, like a couple of days ago, had been planning to call her to separate myself from the rest of the men who I'm sure are contacting her.
Well, this is the thing. Look, you don't gotta worry too much about all that shit. Remember, if the chick is feeling you, she's gonna respond and say what's up. You see what I mean? Because it's not gonna matter that you called her or texted her. All that matters is that she is getting you. Is that you're contacting her if she wants to fuck with you. So think about it like this: if a chick met Drake, and she liked Drake, and he's like, yo, let me get your number. We should hang out sometime when I come back to the city. And she's like, oh my God, that's so great. You think she's going to give a fuck if Drake text or call her?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Her excitement to see him doesn't, she's just glad he contacted her. She don't give a fuck. You see what I mean?
Right.
Like, sometimes you got to stop thinking about all this extra stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That you don't really need to think too much about. Because remember, in the beginning, you're still just the idea. So it's still up to her to make the move to say, oh, I'm intrigued by the idea of still seeing this guy. He texted me to see what's up. Oh, cool. Let me holler back at him. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, exactly, yeah.
That's all you got to do. So if she hits you back, then you set up a date. If she don't hit you back, either you could charge it to the game, or you can wait another week, hit her up one more time, and then if she don't hit you back after that, you charge to the game. You see what I mean? That's it. And you move on. It's real simple. You got to understand that these girls, they're not complicated, bro. Like, don't let them fool you into thinking they're complicated like that. If the chick want to come see you, she going to come see you. If she wants to return your text, she's going to return your text. If she wants to come through to see you on a date, she's going to come through to see you on a date. It's that simple.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I feel a lot better about it now, and thank you for that advice. And you know what, that last caller, the Indian guy, I see where he's coming from, kind of, because I feel like Western society kind of has like a stigma against Indians, and the stereotype, like they think like, oh, they have a weird accent, and they kind of smell like curry, and
well, that's the thing. And see, that's the thing though. If And this is why game is so important. This is why confidence is so important. This is why I always talk about you being confident, understanding the truth is inside you, understanding your value. You got to get to the point where you don't give a fuck about what society's saying. You don't give a fuck about what, this person might think about you, that person might think about you, and you just go and do your thing, because that's actually the thing that makes people want to fuck with you. Because if this dude go up into a spot, and he's seeing a chick and he's like, yo, I'm going to approach her, I'm going to talk to her. His energy, where he's like, look, I'm the shit, I'm going after what I want. Are you down with this or not? That energy makes people want to fuck with you. You understand? Everything that anyone is fucking with now only usually is coming from because somebody said, I'm going to do this. The reason why we're on the internet right now is because somebody said, I'm going to create the internet. And there was probably a whole bunch of motherfuckers saying, yo, that shit's stupid. It's never gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you just do your thing because you're like, I'm going to fucking do this. And then that's how people gravitate to you. Same thing where all these whack rappers be selling so many fucking albums and singles because the whack rapper, what he did was, he was like, I don't give a fuck that I'm whack. I'm going to keep putting out this shit. I'm going to keep dropping it on you motherfuckers. And you going to like it. And you going to spit it. And it's going to be what it's going to be. And this is exactly what happened. That's why you got dudes out there like your Little Pumps and your Lil B's and all these other people that could come out and be big and successful. Because they didn't give a fuck about what everybody else is going to say. They just did their thing. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I just want to say to the Indian guy before I get off, if he's listening, you know, man, you're 5'10". That's like a nice height. I'm 5'7".
Right.
I would consider I have like a smaller than average. I have a 5-inch penis. Some people say that's average. Some people say that's below average. But
right.
You know, I've gotten girls and stuff. So, you know, like Mr. Locario says, it's really true. Like, the truth really is inside you.
Yeah, you gotta do your thing.
All the power in the universe within you. So,
real shit. Real shit.
Well, thanks again, man. And I won't do this again because I understand to a certain degree it's kind of rude for me to call 2 times in a row because some other people could have called. You could have got a different perspective.
Well, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man, I appreciate the call, bro. And I'll holler at you later, man. All right, peace.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Later. All right. Crazy. But yeah, you guys got to get off that bullshit. Just be like, yo, this is what the fuck I'm doing, man. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Locario, what's up, man? This Kells, man.
What up? What's popping?
What's up? Hey, I got a question. Well, rather some advice. Pretty much a strategy instruction, pretty much. All right. So there's this one girl that just moved into my neighborhood. I met her on this one site called Happen. It's an app.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You come across people and whatnot. So she popped up on my app and whatever. So I found out that she lives actually in my neighborhood.
Right.
So I met with her yesterday, and she was fly in person. And you know, she's a military chick. She's in the Navy, and I'm a veteran myself, so I kind of connected with her on that way. So
right.
But my thing is this: like, I ain't trying to sound like I'm out here, you know, breaking hearts and all that other stuff, or I have doing people dirty or dirty macking. Pretty much, man, I just got out of a bad relationship with this crazy ass female that I was dealing with, and I'm just out here just trying to have fun. And basically, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get them draws.
Right, right.
I'm just trying to, you know, out here enjoy myself as a young man. You know, I mean, if things get serious, good. If they don't, good. You know, I'm just out here just trying to do me. So I don't honestly. I have my own strategies, but I'm trying to get strategy from the sensei. You know what I'm saying? So, how would you approach a situation like that? Should I just be like, you know, hey, you want to come over? You know, I'm about to order some pizza. You know, we're gonna get things popping, or whatnot. Or should I just be like, look, you know, this is what I'm trying to do right here. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to have fun. You know, I'm not trying to really look for anything too serious. You know, just throw my hook out there, you know, and mention sexual contact. Just kind of throw a little sexual flirt in there.
Right. Well, did y'all meet already?
Yeah. I met her yesterday at the park in our complex, and yeah, she's a cute one. You know, we sat down, we chat for like about 30 minutes, and I saw the way she was looking at me and stuff. She was checking me out. And she had like this little nervous vibe and whatnot. She told me like little hints that she's a party girl and whatnot. And I'm like, I kind of see where you coming from. So
right.
Kind of like, so. Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Just get your take on that.
Yeah. Just hit her up and be like, yo, you know, see when she's free, and then tell her to come through to the crib. Be like, listen, you know, I'm gonna order some food, and you know, we gonna watch some movies and chill and hang out. You feel what I mean? And so. If she's really about it, she's gonna come through. You see what I'm saying? So that
yeah.
right, because you already seen her, you saw there was already a vibe there, Now all you got to do is just be like, yo, come through to the spot. You know, we gonna kick it. Because if she's trying to hook up, she's gonna come through. If she's not trying to hook up, then she's gonna cop all the pleas and I don't know and this and that, blah blah blah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
right. That's a great point.
Right.
Yeah,
so I would say get on that fast though. You feel what I mean? Because you don't wanna wait too long and then the momentum fizzles out. You feel what I mean?
Yeah. Because that energy, you got to keep that energy up. Like the time starts ticking once you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great advice, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man, and I'm inspired by you, and I appreciate what you do for all the guys out there. Because back in the day, man, I used to be the biggest simp on planet Earth.
Oh man, hey, it happens to all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta, get out there and stay on top of our shit. You feel me?
Ain't it?
Yeah, man.
All right, then, Locario. Hey, thanks for talking to me, man.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. Peace.
All right. Later.
Yeah, man. Woo. Yeah, so guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, and audio book. You feel me? Make sure you guys get that. And the Truth About the Game seminar is coming out soon. It's just going to be crazy. Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, Locario?
What's popping? Who's this?
This is Woods out of Detroit.
All right, what up? You sound like you're in a restaurant or something. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm in a bar and we got some music playing in the back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, though. What's going on?
Oh, okay. Nah, man, I want to bump the situation off your head and see what you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is this bar I've been going to for about a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And good-looking bartender back there. Gave her a soft flirt, but, it seemed like she kind of blew me off in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, I kept on still going to the bar, but I was going there to dance and do whatever, so I just kind of ignored it. She said hi, I said hi back.
Right.
Fast forward a couple of weeks ago, or close to towards the end of March, she seen me at the casino because she got to the point where she started saying hi.
Mm-hmm.
She seen me at the casino saying hi, and I was like, hey, back, and I was in a rush to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So the next week, I was at that same bar, and I seen her. And she started, it seemed like she was throwing me these shoes and shit.
Right.
Like, hey, I see you at the bar. You could have gave me a hug. But I'm like, shit, we ain't had a conversation like that. And I ain't never hugged you before.
Mm.
How the hell am I going to hug you?
Right.
And she was just, so I'm trying to figure out, was it her looking for attention? Because she started to think I was I'm blowing her off. Or I'm trying to figure out what was going on.
Well, the thing is, you gotta approach her and basically interact with her so that you can see what the deal is, because it seemed like she's.
Well, we did.
So y'all hung out.
We did talk for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, we went out. I threw her in my car. She ain't never called nothing, but we was talking for like 20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
This is why she was working.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. I put my arms around her waist. Brought her into me a couple of times. I ain't kiss her or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried to see if there was any sexual tension in that. So I tried to create something.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like I couldn't figure out if she was just mad because I wasn't giving her any attention, or if she's really choosing. And that was the confusing part between it.
So you said you had her in your. You said you had her in your car.
No. We were still in the bar.
Oh, in the bar. Okay, I thought you said you had her in the car. Okay.
Yeah, she's a bartender.
Right. So she was. Oh, so she was in the bar. Y'all was talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of lightened up. It was towards the end of the night.
Right.
And it kind of lightened up the crowd in there.
Right. So have you exchanged information with this chick? You try anything like that?
No. All I did. You know what? I just give her a card. I don't take no numbers anymore.
All right.
I got cards that I teach dance, but got my number on there. And I threw her my card. I was like, well, give me a call the next day. Which she did.
And you said she did.
To, like, get an idea.
And you said she didn't. And you said she didn't hit you up.
No, she hasn't hit me up.
Right. And so, what happens now when you see her? Like, if you're at the bar or whatever, she still says hi and all that other shit.
I haven't seen her. That was about a week or so ago. I haven't seen her.
Right. So, well, this is the thing. If you know, just leave it as it is. If you see her again, right? Don't bring up her not calling. You know what I'm saying? You could just say what's up to her on some regular shit, but don't really like give her attention. Because if she wants to get attention, if she wants to see you, she'll bring it up. She'll be like, she'll say something like, "Oh, hey, what's up? I'm sorry I didn't get to call you because of this and because of that." You feel what I'm saying? And so once she says that, or once she brings that up, then you could go in and be like, "All right, so listen, what you doing tomorrow? Let's get together. Let's do this. Or what you doing right after this? Let's go." So all you want to do is, if you see her again, let her come to you with whatever she gonna come to you with, and then try to make the move from there. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought, it looked like she had a ring on her finger. I ain't asking no questions, but I was like, damn, is she engaged? Is she not?
Right.
But she's acting like she isn't. And like I said, I thought she was good looking. And I made my little front, and I just kind of pulled back from that. I wasn't getting any reaction back from that. So I just pulled out like, what the fuck? Fuck it.
Right.
And it's now also on her, it's like, she was like, well, how long was you in there? I was like, I was in here since 10 o'clock. She ran, she said something close to 12. She was like, you just ain't saying nothing. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
Right, well, all you got to do, since you already gave her the information, all you got to do is fall back, and if you see her again, be cordial with her. You ain't got to, like, ignore her and, be on some other shit, but just be like, hey, what's up, or whatever. You see her, she says hi, whatever, but you don't bring shit up. Make her bring it up, and then, or make her come at you on some flirting shit, and then you come at her. You see what I mean?
I feel you.
Right.
Hey,
So,
let me ask you another quick question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going more to, I don't take no numbers anymore. I got my car game up. I just hand out my car, which works good for chicks that are working everywhere.
Right.
But what I'm really tuning into is, especially walking past an attractive female, and she do that quick look. When she get close to you, she look over real quick. And that kind of turns me on a little bit more. But is that more into their subtle way of checking you out or showing their interest, or how do you play those?
You talking about when they look at you quick?
Yeah, when they be walking, you walk one way and they walk in the opposite way, and you can see them eyes go over and then go back.
Right. Well, yeah, they check you out real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then if you wanna, turn around and holler, you just say what up. You know what I mean? That's really it.
Yeah, some of them. I try, especially if it's somebody who I think is attractive, I try and get on them when I see that shit quick.
Right, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. And sometimes even before, like if you see them walking towards you and you see that she's bad or whatever, you want to go and holler, and you just walk up straight to her and be like, yo, what's up, what's going on? And you start talking to her there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if you see them walking, because you know what, I feel you when you say, if she doesn't want to deal with you, she's going to do everything to avoid you.
Right.
Even if she's at work, even if she's working in customer service,
right,
she's gonna make answers short. She's gonna do everything trying to avoid you.
Right, and exactly.
So I be picking up on it. I love it. I pick up on it.
Right,
I'm like, okay, you do a little too much.
Right. No, but yeah, that's it. You just got to go in and go in heavy, and just holler and see what could go down. That's really it.
I feel you, man. Your advice is always priceless to me.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, bro. And talk to some more of them chicks at the bar you at right now. You feel me?
hey, you know what? I'm gonna get on as soon as some more come up in here.
Right.
It's kind of sparse.
I feel you.
But I'm always looking.
All right, bro. All right, man.
All right.
I'm holler at you, man. Peace. All right, people. It's about that time. I got to head up out of here. I gotta head up out of here in a minute. But yo, I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Remember, get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, and audiobook. Make sure you guys, look out for the Truth About the Game seminar. Make sure you look out for that. It's gonna be out soon. And remember, if you are a Bad Boy member, you get to get it on the Bad Boy membership, right? And it's going to be cheaper on there. But if you're not a Bad Boy member, but you want the seminar, the whole thing, you can also purchase it. So, it's going to be out soon. And the seminar is off the fucking hook. Myself, Miles is going in. We got Amina Zeno on that shit. Shit is tight. You feel me? But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me shout out the people in the chat room Who we had up in here? We had Khalil, Desmond, Go To Juice, Wally Woo, Johnny Quest, K Zaggin 20, Ballhead Jamaican, Clifton, Leonardo, McCann, T Drum, Moving in Silence, Dishonest Truths, Nicola, Known Hustler. Who else? Desmond Cook, CD, O'Milly, Riley Freeman, A Rush. Who else? AQI, Big Jim Tuss. What was he at up in here? Greg John, Rand 64, JM, Rob Cruz, Anytime Nigga. Who else? Man, we had some good people up in here, man. Arlene, Hassan. Who else? Yeah, my dude Sal calling. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. I'll probably do another one. I might do another one tomorrow though, because I might have my homegirl Sarah come through, and so we might do another live stream tomorrow. Might. Me and Sarah, you guys remember Sarah? That was the black girl with the green top that you see me in those other videos with. But yeah, shout out to you, Carlos. But yeah, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. All right. So I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.